Hey there folks, it's me again. So I made a little addition to the software. Let me show you. I've added a little thing. It's now able to make interaction diagrams for columns. So you click on new column project here and you come over to this window. So you have your project, let's name it column for now. And then the same model for elasticity, the depth, the width, the yield strength of the steel, the compression strength of the concrete. Let's forget this for now, and these two, both of them, yeah. So let's say my column has one layer and another layer, and each of the layers of steel configurations. One is at the top with a distance of 2.5 inches from the top of the compression layer, and the other is about, so for if the depth of the column is 20 inches, then that means that it's about 17.5 inches, and it has an area of 1, which means a number 9 bar, and it has 2 bars each. So if we draw this, we'll have something like this. This here is the interaction diagram. It gives you the points. Like for example, this over here is 0 moment point approximately, and then there's this point, and then there's this, etc. The calculation for each of these iterations is over here. So for example, you start with c equal to 20, which is the height or depth of this column. This is this point over here, and after that there's 19, etc., etc. So how it works is, step out of tolerance, you subtract this from this 20. So the amount of steps it's going to take is this much. You get the point. It's 19, and there's 18, and there's 16, 15, and 20. So the total amount of points that it's going to make is this much. If I make this 0.001, this is going to happen. And you see over here that there's 20, and there's 19.8, and there's 19.6, etc., etc. So something like that. So there's an interaction diagram. So if you want to see how much your axial load is, for example 1200, and you want to see how much if it fits in there, so click on it, enter it, and as you can see, it doesn't match. So what you're going to do is you're going to increase the depth of your column, which now works, or you could do something else. Instead of doing something stupid like that, 50 by 50, you could instead do this. Increase the number of bars, for example, or increase the number of layers. You could give another layer at approximately 10. Let's see what happens then. It didn't work much, so you could give extra bars from 2 to 4, something like that. The middle one doesn't need 4 bars. You get my point. Or you could then increase the diameter. For example, the depth is 25. You could increase it to 25, and there you go. So in this case too, it exports both Excel, PDF, and image. For example, if I save the image, it'll go straight to Documents, Calc, and Images. In this particular case, it will go to Column. You can see over here, Column. Yeah, and if I save it to a PDF report, this is what the report is going to look like. I'm going to give them the name column tutorial. Save it. You know what? RH, yeah, sure. Save them. And okay. Go back, and we're supposed to have it right here. So there you go. It gives you the data provided what you gave it, and then there's the interaction diagram and the shapes added, and then there's the iterations themselves. So for each C, it gives you this. This is, like if you use this data, it's important in a way for whatever reason you're gonna need it. Then you could export the data to Excel. Give it the name tutorial Excel. So I'm gonna name it column tutorial, and it'll do its job, and there you go. documentation or anything. Alright, it does this too. If I click here, it leaves the label over there, so you can save it as a picture, or etc, etc. This in itself is something you could use. So thank you, or good luck. Okay, bye.